going live. So I am Dr. Risa, the sexy sexologist. How are you tonight? It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Lots to talk about today. And we are really going to be talking about, again, I don't want to talk about it, but sex and politics. Yes, that's the big hot topics right now. But I'm going to talk about my little intro I wrote. So I'm live on Facebook Live on my Risa page, and also I'm hoping Sexy Sexologist. I have a Sexy Sexologist and a Dr. Risa Instagram. I would love you guys to follow if you're not following now. But I got shadow banned. I'm probably shadow banned on both, so it's very hard maybe to find me. I'm not sure, but please, if you enjoy watching me, please spread the word and tell people about Sexy Sexologist Dr. Risa, because I have a lot of hot topics to talk about. So, wake up America, please. Yes, I always say it, but wake up America. Make America sexy again. Maybe sexy finally. It's always been sexy, but it's behind the scenes and we're getting in trouble with it. But if we really talk about it and we have really good communication and we start with the truth, not a lie, maybe things will get to be a better, healthier, sexier world out there. So right now, this world, I'm going to sit, but I want to read this and then I'm going to talk more. But right now, this world is so divided, is so separated, is so scary, is so racist, it's so mean, it's so much fear. So wake up. Is this how you want your kids to be raised? With a president who mocks the lady who just finally opened her heart and mind and soul to all of us, to really speak so many people's stories, and then the person we're supposed to look up to, President Trump, we're supposed to look at him and watch this guy mocking people that we look up to. I mean, that's the kind of kids who are watching this and looking at him as an idol. I've been saying this for a while. To me, he's looking like a dictator in the making, and it's scaring the shit out of me. And I said this also, it's the only reason, it's like I've asked again, I'm not religious, but I am traditional. And I love my family, I love going to eat different places and Jewish foods and being together and talking, and that's what I miss and what I love. That's what I think is important, being together and talking and laughing and having a good time. And politics right now is so dividing us, and I know why. We've never told the truth. We're already lying from the moment someone's born and telling them what they should be and do and all that. There's so much I could talk about. Let me just finish this writing and then I can sit back and talk and look at my notes. Thank you, honey. Thank you for watching. The thing is, I'm not saying, ooh, I should have more people watching me. I just really want my word out. And you sharing what I talk about speaks my truth. And I know a lot of people are thinking this way, but they're not speaking it. So please, please share my videos, share my YouTubes, share my Patreon, anything at Dr. Risa, Sexy Sexologist. But, so I just don't want this world to be divided. This world is so amazing. And guess what? We are pretty awesome. Each individual one of us, when we break down and we pull back and peel the skin away, we're really nice and genuine and kind, but we have so much shit that's layered over us from family, friends, work, politics, debt, religion, leading a double life because you are so not know who you are anymore. And then we drink more, and then we do drugs more, and then we have sex more, not safe, and not even know who we slept with, not even know who we kissed the night before. And that's what's happening in this world. And Kavanaugh is trying to get on. He had no clue what he did that night. He doesn't even remember the house he was at that night. Kids are stupid. And that's the thing. The parents are stupid raising their kids to look at a guy like Trump that he looks like the prime example of what we want in this world. I don't. I will never, ever date Trump. Ugh. When he doesn't change diapers, it doesn't mean I'm having a kid tomorrow. But he does not change diapers. And, yeah, I would love a man who changes diapers and gets dirty in the dirt and we'll fight a war if need be. You know, he'll take the helicopter out of the city if need be. I'm waiting to go on a helicopter. Who wants to go on a helicopter with me? My girlfriend, was in town. God, now it's been a week she left? A week ago or 2 weeks ago she left, and we were going to go on a helicopter. Have you ever been on a helicopter? I have never been on a helicopter, and I said by 40 I was going to go on a helicopter in the Grand Canyon, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go on a helicopter in New York, I'm going to go on a helicopter all over and make that a sexy date kind of idea. So we were going to go on a helicopter, and Trump was in New York that day. It was the day before my girlfriend was flying out, and we wouldn't go on a helicopter. So yeah, I did say that 2020 Burning Man, we are going to have a sexy sexologist camp. Who's coming? And I'm going to jump out of a plane. Well, I definitely want to go in a plane to Burning Man, but I will jump out of a plane to go to my 2020 Burning Man. It's not my 20th time. I've only been once in 2013, and I didn't have a doggy because my doggy passed away. That's a whole other story. And then, I wanted a spiritual beginning, and I'm telling you, New York and Burning Man are two spiritual beginnings for myself. What is your waking up? So, back to my notes on here. What should we do about it? We should, 1, register to vote by October 12th. Do you know that's a week from tomorrow? So you can go online right now. You can go into, sometimes it's a post office, you could go find it tomorrow. I know they're making it sometimes difficult in your city, but hopefully you'll get it online to register tonight, because the more you speak your truth, the more we move forward, because that's what we want, truth, no more lies in this world. More, let's open up our mind and hearts to really being what we're supposed to be, human beings, and sexy individuals who want to just enjoy life. But money, power, control is taken over, and now we see it online or right in front of our fingertips. So, register to vote by next Friday, please. And you can even send me a little text, picture. Again, I'm doing this all on my own. I need help because I had an assistant. I'm getting organized to get everything in gear. But again, I have so many freaking things in store. I have an app. I have a website coming, lots of good stuff. But I just need patience and you saying, what's up? Why aren't you talking? Tell me what's happening. Okay. Register to vote by next Friday and vote. This is the biggest. People are like, oh, what are you voting? What am I voting for? Am I in a contest? No. I want you to vote for the midterm elections, November 6, 2018. That is in, oh my God, a month? I don't even know today's date. A month. I had like the different times and stuff. But, so watch my Facebook Live. You're here right now. And then please share it, listen to it, speak it, comment on it. Like it and spread the sexy word, because word of mouth helps my business grow. So enjoy my other social media channels on YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon. And yeah, so voting is sexy. I'm going to sit down. But, so, thank you for coming again. And we're talking about Wake Up America, Make America Sexy finally. And it's so funny, I'm on 2 cameras, so I'm just like, where do I look? And then I'm going to have my regular camera. And sometimes these Facebook or Instagram lives disappear, so I definitely need, hello Romeo, I need to save them, and I'm going to put them on YouTube, because I know you can listen to them while you're walking to work, or in the subway, or a podcast to when you're driving, or whatever. Because I have a lot of hot topics that I've been talking about. So I was just talking about, 1 is to register to vote. You only have 1 more week. Please tell everyone and anyone, and I could tell you a funny story. So I'm just like, I get anxiety. I am trying to push through and figure out, and the more what's happening in this world, I mean, maybe I should just go on a vacation and shut the internet off for a month and really not see what's happening. But when I think about it, hi with me. Did I lose you? I hope not. Okay. Cameras. Lights, action. Romeo's like, what about me? Can I be in the video? Oh, see? This is why I'm like, when I have my friends do it, they're like, I know I like certain things a certain way, but I was like, am I a perfectionist? I'm like, no, I'm just reset. Trying to figure out who I am every day, and sometimes I'm like, that took me 5 years to figure that out, and then you're like, what is important in this world? And what's important is really happiness and love. Uh-oh. Oh, get up there if you want it. Oh, he's talking to me. So, I was going to go see a movie tonight. Excuse me. I was going to see a movie tonight. I was going to see Colette. I joined this like movie thing again. This is why I need an assistant, because I'm like, that's why I have notes, but I'm always all over the place, but I'm getting there. My dog's speaking to me because I was using my robot. I swear to God, I always say we're in the Jetsons. Did I ever think I can... Yeah, I thought that this will happen, but I didn't think it would change our direction of the world this quickly. And it's going to change quicker and quicker and quicker. One, YouTube is the next TV. You see people just like having a minute. Everyone has ADD now. I've had it for pretty much my whole life. Luckily, I'm on meds, because if I wasn't, I don't know what I would be like. And if you think I'm crazy now, But I am finding my crazy, like, drug that makes me feel who I really want to be. And really what I want to be is just not thinking, should I do this? Should I not do this? Should I walk out the door? Should I go walk Romeo? Should I go to this restaurant? Like, when you have ADD, when you have anxiety, it builds up. And then you're like, no, I just want to speak my truth and walk out my door and just feel good who I am, and not be nervous that I'm a woman. Not be nervous that my last name is a Jewish last name. And right now, there's so many people under the bus because right now, what is the fair base? It's Muslim. And I hate being, like, picking out what it is, but, like, it's so, and we don't even know when you look at somebody walking down the street, who they are, what they are. They have a story, and we don't even want to find out or know who they are. We're just like, that's how they are, and that's what they're going to be. And I'm like, no, I've realized, I could talk for hours on this too, like, I've traveled all over the world and realized that I have met so many different people, so many different flavors, so many different religions, everything. And we all have a story, but this world is separating us to not hear about that. And that's what I loved about Obama. I mean, yeah, Obama was maybe my first time where I was getting older and more like interested in politics and who we look up to. I mean, I looked up to Obama and his wife. I wish Melania would just step up and be a woman. But then I'm like, no, that's what Trump likes. A woman on the sideline who is beautiful and just shuts her mouth. I want her to speak. I think she's beautiful. I've seen her speak before. I know she has stuff to say, but she's really not allowed. He married her to not have a voice. And then I'm like, wow, that's what this world is about. And they're like, reason why I'm not married and have kids, and I have a mouth, I have a voice, and I need someone strong enough to listen to my views in life. And then my parents are like, well, go on a date and meet this guy and go online and go to this event and go to temple. And I'm like, I would love to just meet someone at these places, but I'm not going to just meet someone just because I'm lonely, just because I'm bored, oh, and let me tell you, it's getting cold, gonna get cold soon in New York City, and I've realized why you want to love her. You get sad, you get depressed. I'm like, okay, but I already planned. I want to go to Glen, California, December, guys. I'm going to be in California, and I said we're going to start doing like sexy sexologist, sexy reunions, starting in New York, starting in California, and then in 2020, Burning Man. And I said, I want you all to come, and it's going to be like a sex education, sexual health camp, and my ideas and your ideas, and I have so many. And it's right before the 2020 election, and everyone's like telling me that whatever happens, Trump is going to win in 2020. Well, if we keep thinking that, we're not going to speak our truth, and he will. So I know that I just want the world to change into a positive, fun, loving, and I know that's hard, but I'm from California, but this world has always, to me, been really, like, yeah, there's always been issues, But it's like technology has brought us together so close. We can just watch everyone online from all walks of life, all parts of the world. So it's just like, and Twitter goes around. I don't. Twitter always has confused me. But yeah, I'm going all over the place right now, not saying where I want to talk. But yeah, I'm just like talking, listen to, tell me what you think. But my little notes, because I always have to have notes. Earlier I was saying Jetsons, and I was going to put my vacuum on, and it's so funny living in New York, and I love to be barefoot. I have a dog, but I clean him and clean our feet, but it's always dirty. So I bought the robot, the vacuum cleaner, the robot. So I was gonna put it on, and I'm like, oh my god, like I have the Alexa screen, because I try to do things that will help me get more shit done, to be able to work on all my great stuff to share with you. Because I'm telling you, I have a book in store coming. People are like, why don't you have your sexy warrior road trip cross country with your dog, and my videos and pictures, and shot a gun. And I feel like more people should, I don't want to just say it, but really shoot a gun. Go to a shooting range. Do it with your father. Do it with a girlfriend. Go to a shooting range, because I did it on my road trip, and you just hear about it, but if you feel it and do it, and it's funny, I want to email this girl, or what do you call it now, Instagram or direct net, whatever. I want to talk to her. She did it, and she was exactly like me. Like, I did it, and I was like, wow, that is scary and powerful. And I feel like if more people get to know it, not be scared of it. It's kind of like sex. We can't be scared of something that we don't know about. And then we're scared to talk about sex because religion is so powerful in this world that's dividing us. It's religion and politics, and power, money, and control. And the thing is, if you do wake up and go speak to other people in this world, I'm trying. I'm less watching Fox News. I'm trying to talk to my friends who love, there's people who like conservative. You've been conservative your whole life, but fine, you love his policies, but if I hate that I'm speechless. I want us all to know each other and love each other, and it's like the more people who are listening to him, guess what's happening? The more people who are bashing everyone. Oh, that's what I was talking about when my phone almost fell. If Ivanka was not married to a Jewish guy, I always forget his name, it's on the tip of my tongue. If she was not married to a Jewish guy, Jews would be also under the bus right now, and we would be more scared for our lives. Because, again, when Germany and Hitler said that they didn't like Jews, it became fine to literally rip us under and take us away and do whatever they wanted to do. And that's what they're doing to people in this world, and at least making us feel that way. And to me, that's a dictator in the making. Uh-oh. Someone didn't want me to talk more on here. Hey. Uh-oh. But we're still on another one. Isn't that nice? Should I go back live? I'm on Facebook. I'm happy you're here, though. So, who's online right now? Say hello. It all went off. I don't even know if it's saved. I hope I save it on here. I'm back. I don't know if even it's saved. I lost some of you on Facebook Live. And again, how long? I don't even know how long I've been on. How long have I been on? It just says live on this one. But okay. So let me try to get back on my notes, because that just erased on there. Okay. I'm always like, where should I video? Like right now it's at night and it's getting dark early. So then I'm like, I just wrote this down. I'm like, oh my god, I should wake up earlier, and that's tough for me to do. And if I wake up earlier, then I have a lot more I could do during the day, and then I'm home at night because it's freaking early. But so it's like, then I'm like, how can I get my word out and try to be, hi, I just I was on and I had a whole paragraph and then the connection went out. So welcome back on Facebook Live. I've been on Instagram Live if you lost me there. I'm at the Sexy Sexologist Instagram and then the Risa Facebook. But we're talking about sex and politics and hot topics, and pretty much register to vote by Friday, October 12th. And November 6th is the midterms, and it's the most important elections of our lifetime. And really just start, I know I don't want to be political, and I used to just put it on the sidelines, but it really is our life right now, and I want your life to be as amazing as it could be, and your kids and your family. And it's just like so divided and so segregated, and it's just like we see it so easily on our phones now. And I know if we just start really speaking our truth and speaking up, and it's scary, but it's going to get scarier. And I just want you to, register to vote and vote. And so I texted, I've been texting people, everyone pretty much in my contact list on my cell phone, because that's the easiest. I know I could do it on Facebook. I know I could do it on, there's so many freaking channels on Instagram, and it's just like, what do I start with? So I'm doing texting, and I texted like pretty much a big portion of the people in my contact list, and I copied and pasted pretty much this text telling people to vote, and voting is sexy. And then I also put a picture of me, because I did finally vote in New York City this month. God, I don't even know. Time flies. And, it's like your voice at least says something if you at least vote. We're lucky that we're allowed to vote still. Women especially. Women, or just people in general, we really have no clue how long we can do this anymore. We don't know if this is our last president. We don't even know what's going to happen. Now that we have this way of thinking, way of seeing in our homes, even if you're trying to hide it, it's way too easy to find it now. Back when I was your age, back when I was a kid, back when I was growing up, even like things wow me now. And if things wow me, I just want to learn about it, educate myself about it, and really understand why that person's doing that or why this thing is happening. And I'm still trying to figure it out with why people love Trump. Because I know if I had kids, I would not want him to be this example to look up to. He's not a nice person. He's not kind. I don't give a shit if you think his policies are great. He is not treating people nice, and people watch him and go, I want to be like him. Well, then these men are going to grow up like him, or women, or kids, or whoever. You guys are turning into that. And it just seems like, let's see. Thank you. Please speak this discussion to anyone and everyone, because I'm not saying everyone's going to have my beliefs, everyone's going to have my ideas, everyone's going to think I'm right or wrong. We don't know what's right or wrong anymore. We don't know what's true or false, what is real and fake. And this world is just showing that. And I'm like, wow, you believe in that? And then it's because they're religious, because they've been brought up that this is what it's supposed to be, and this is the way it's supposed to be, and nothing more. Well, what I talk about is I understand you love your family, and you love your friends, and you love your church, but really slow down for a moment and put that aside. And who are you? Really, who are you authentically? Who are you emotionally? Who are you sexually? Who are you right now? And if you don't just stop and slow down and figure that out, he's doing something in the other room. It's like, give me attention. If you don't figure that out, you're not going to make the right, truthful, honest, real, raw decision of who you want to be. And, I know it's scary, because I've lost a lot of friends over my life, because I was a stripper for many years, because I talk about sex, because I'm in this sexy world. And, the ones who stayed around, thank you. You mean a lot to me, and you mean the world to me, because I've always said my truth, and I've always been this way. And then people now finally are like, wow, who are you? What are you doing? I'm like, you've never been to my class? You've never been to my parties, my events? I've always been like this. And I now have a platform where I've been very nervous I'm not nervous when like someone else is recording and I'm like already in my mix, but this is all me. I'm like, is the microphone on? Is the light right? Then I have a friend who'll come over and be like, oh no, well, let's change this. I'm like, I'm just happy I'm speaking my truth. So that's what I would like to get back on YouTube, and I'm going to just kind of figure out how I can transfer these to YouTube myself. I want to work with someone. If you want to, help me out with some ideas. I know that I have these Burning Man 2020 camp who wants to fly in with me. So much in store. Holiday event this December. And wait, I have more notes. But, that's what it is. It's just like so many people are scared to speak. And I was scared when I for sure lived in San Diego. What's crazy is I'm kind of happy I moved away, because I love San Diego. San Diego's my heart. San Diego is where I really had my life of the best times of my life. I mean, I moved when I was 18 to San Diego, into San Diego State, and my last video, Facebook Live, I think it disappeared, but I think it's on Facebook Live, Facebook still. I loved it. I mean, I learned. We had so much fun, and it was like, it was freeing, and independence and life, and how to figure out how to make money. And yes, I was always that mind like, ooh, I could strip or da 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 da. And that's Halloween coming up. I'm trying to figure out sexy costumes. I have lots of ideas. I really want to do, I know, a parody of Trump, Make America Sexy Again, or finally red hat, and make like a cute tight outfit, and then do something with Romeo, right, Rome? And then do a sex positive doctor or something. I don't know. I have tons of ideas, and I want to hear your Halloween outfits. Maybe you can flow with me and do a sex positive, healthy, sex conscious, voting, political, / whatever kind of ideas. But and this is what else I talk about. Like, the more, you don't think this is affecting you. Like, if you are a conservative, you don't realize it's affecting you until it really fucks you in the ass, slaps you in the ass. If it's healthcare, if your kid tells you something that you thought wasn't supposed to be right in your lifestyle, if there's a crazy disaster in your hometown and then nothing happens because no one cares, and you thought America would help out because that's what we pay taxes for and we love and care about each other. I don't know. I'm just like, there's so many things that can happen now, and who's going to help us in need? And when it comes down, like if you read my Instagram post today, it's on healthcare, and that's a whole other subject I could talk about for hours. And that's why I'm like literally needing this is what I've been doing. I've been organizing behind the scenes. I've been organizing all my videos, all my photos, all my writings, all my blogs, because you have to really, if you're going to be on a business, you have to start from the bottom up. And I've been in business for 20 years plus, but I have so many fucking ideas and so many things I want to share, but if you're not there and building it up and explaining it to people who are like, so not there yet, it's very difficult. But I have a lot that I have in store. So I could talk more and more, but I don't know how long. I got booted off. I was on for about 15 minutes, and we're talking about voting. We're talking about, like, tomorrow's the Kavanaugh thing. Let's talk really quick about that, and then I'm going to get off. But the Kavanaugh, what's going to happen, we have no clue, but it's definitely, everything that's happening in this world is just opening us all up and making us go, wow, this is what's happening in this world. And I always say, if we all freaking had sexual health classes, sex ed classes, sex positive lifestyle information, not the hidden bullshit that the religion and the politics and we're trying to hide behind this mask, and if we just talk the truth, our life would be so much happier. And then when we can just let go and go dancing or singing and have release masturbation and orgasm and sexual acts, this world would be a happier place. Hey girl, how's mama life? I miss you. I've been thinking about you. Well, I'm gonna go because I've been on for a while. I got booted off. I have no clue how long I've been on Instagram, but you can check it back. It will be 24 hours on my Instagram, and I'm hoping that I will be publishing it somehow on YouTube. So definitely say hi to me, share this, comment, and voting is sexy. Remember that. And register to vote by next Friday. And my dog's like, can I be in this? And vote November 6th, because really I want you to look at what's bringing our life together. It's not what's happening right now. And if this world is divided now, it's going to get worse and worse and worse, and we really need to figure out a way to not divide us more, because I think we're pretty awesome. I think when we do take the layers off and really get to figure out who you really want to be, you're pretty awesome, you're pretty sexy, you're pretty confident. But it's a scary way to be like, can I do it because of my family, my work, my religion, my politics? Let me tell you, I've not started over because my friends still love me, my family still loves me, but I moved to San Diego when I was 18, just out of high school, and I said, I'm doing it, I'm ready for a change. I did it with no friends, but I made friends, no friends, no money. I mean, just money just to pay for, I think, the first semester of my rent. I saved it through work, but no money. And made it happen through, yes, stripping. And I loved every moment of it. I have so many awesome stories. I can write books and books and books on that. Former stripper, former open-minded person, because we've met all walks of life. And I love every part of that. And the more you meet people, the more you don't, you get to meet awesome people. And it's so funny because that's what I was saying. I used to live in San Diego for 18 years. And wow, if I still lived there and I was as talking, how I probably would shut my mouth more, because when I lived in when I lived in San Diego, there were many times I didn't tell anyone I was Jewish, because I realize now it's such a conservative city who didn't like many Jewish people. Don't like many people who are not white conservative people, white men. So, yeah, so I lived there for 18 years, loved every moment of it, but now looking back and moving away, it is so conservative and so different, and so when I was trying to promote my striptease lessons, I got flagged every day. I was invited to be in a military underground, Craigslist. They're like, oh my God, I would love you to advertise in here and advertise all your sexy classes, and I got so many threatened email, I don't know what they were called then, and they flagged me, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? I was invited to do this. So it's sometimes you don't realize the open-minded people are trying to say, we had no clue, we're just trying to speak our truth and be sexy, and we're doing this behind closed doors. I'm not saying all of you need to do this and speak out openly on the streets, but at least you could do this behind closed doors. Text your friends, say hi to people you haven't talked to in months, and tell them to register to vote, tell them to vote. This is the biggest election of our lifetime. My grandma's 91, and she's like, I've never seen anything like this, and it's because we have this right in front of us. And so we just have to speak our truth more, and hopefully more people will open up and release and have a better time in their lives. So I'm gonna go. Happy Thursday. Please subscribe, comment, dance, sing, hashtag no, and have a wonderful Thursday and weekend. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with more hot topics and behind the scenes with Dr. Risa, sexy sexologist. Bye guys. Have a wonderful night. Bye guys.